Hope I can play this. Hey everybody, Hal Weeks. Stalking the Wild Autoharp is 10 years old this year. And I've got some stories to tell, and I've got some things to explain, and some ideas for where we might go from here. And so I thought I would share that with you. I'm sitting here right at the beginning of the year. It is New Year's Day, and I'm bulk shooting a bunch of videos. And the fact that this has been, this one is in among the other ones, and I've kind of got a lot of things to put in here. And so I'm not sure how, what I'm going to say and what I'm going to leave out of here. And so I've got some notes here, and I'm going to keep cutting away, reading them, and then talking to the camera, and then reading them. And I'm going to edit out all those like reading sections, so it's going to look like I know what I'm talking about. But I didn't want to leave anything out. And I also, there's some things on here that I'm not sure I want to say. So 10 years ago, I had some videos of me playing Autoharp on YouTube. And those videos, for the most part, are still there. If you roll back through my video stack, actually, if you go to my playlists, and that's one of the things I was thinking about showing you here, you go to my playlists, I'll tell you how to get to them. You just on my, if you're not on my homepage, go to my homepage. The way you do this is you go to my name. Down in the lower left-hand corner of any video is the channel owner's name. You click on that, and it takes you to the homepage. And across the top of the page, there are tabs that say shorts. What are they called? Shorts, reels, and videos. If you click that videos, you get all of my videos through time, and you would have to flip back and go back and go back and go back and go back. But then you see there's another tab, playlists. And if you go under playlists, you will find my playlists. And I'm not going to walk you through all that. I'll let you find them. But the videos are sorted. There is one amongst all the others called Stalking the Wild Autoharp. And that's the whole thing again. Anything that I've made that belongs to Stalking the Wild Autoharp, which is most of it, is going to be under that tab. But then there's other categories. There's beginning videos and intermediate videos and picking videos and maintenance videos and miscellaneous Autoharp issues and Autoharp lutherie and Autoharp construction and Autoharp repair and Autoharp history and historical models and comparing Daigle Autoharp models and comparing other luthier Autoharps with Oscar Schmidt Autoharps, for example, or comparing different kinds of Oscar Schmidt Autoharps. All of those are in there, and those are all things that I've put on my channel for you, for your amusement pleasure, or your educational pleasure. And I do this without pay because I love to teach. So there is an opportunity for you to give back. I usually mention this at the very end of the video, but by that time y'all have left. But if you want to give to moi for helping helping vous learn about the Autoharp, if you want to help support my program and support my continued interest in doing this on my days off, then please consider going to patreon.com/halweeks and kicking in a few bucks a month to help keep me going. I would so much appreciate it. And by the way, if you are already doing that, thank you, thank you, thank you. It definitely helps me keep going. And folks, I don't get a lot of money by doing this. So that's all I got to say about that. But 10 years ago, I had a few videos on my channel that I was just doing to showcase my playing, and maybe people get interested in Autoharp lessons. But then a woman was talking on, I think, Facebook in the Autoharp group. Great resource, the Autoharp page. Hi, everybody. And she wanted to know about a certain strap, Autoharp strap, that I had learned how to make for myself, because the commercial ones were kind of pricey. And I said, you know what, it would be easier for me to make a video and send you the link for the video than it would be for me to describe it here in writing on Facebook. So I did that. I made a video and I posted it. And that was the first one that I did where all of a sudden I said, hey, I got something else that I could do in a video that people might be interested in seeing. And so I made a second video, and then a third video, and a fourth video, and I've been making them ever since. I started teaching lessons. I was already teaching lessons through webcam online, but I started giving it away for free. That's right, on YouTube. And that's what this has become, is a free community resource for people who want to learn how to play and maybe can't afford private lessons with me. Autoharp teachers are few and far between, and YouTube is a fantastic resource, as you well know already, for learning how to do anything, whether it's fixing your vacuum cleaner or any creative things, playing instruments, what have you. And Autoharp's one of them, and I am pleased to be one of the Autoharp teachers. There's several of us here online giving our lessons and putting it out there, and everybody's got a slightly different style, and everybody's got a different style of playing, and it's a great community, and the more the merrier. But I am pleased to be here giving lessons to you all. So another thing I wanted to talk about is that I don't do things by standard YouTube protocol. If I was doing this full time and really trying to drive the YouTube rubric, the YouTube algorithm, to draw the amount of viewers that I needed to attract memberships. I don't do memberships on my channel, but I could. To draw patrons to my Patreon. I do have a Patreon, as I mentioned, but I'm not trying to get millions of viewers or thousands of viewers. I just put them out there, folks, and then let who comes come, who may, and find what they will. And refer to my lessons, yes, at the ends of the videos usually. And I don't set up dimly colored purple lights in my background. I don't do fancy high-tech cameras and audio and editing. I do edit my videos, thank goodness, and they're still too long. I don't outsource my videos to professional editors. I don't bring in big lights. I've got regular house lights. I've got a ring light over there that I use when I read, and there's one up there, and there's one there. And I clip those onto things, and I go. And I don't watch my stats like crazy. I don't release every single week at exactly the same time. I don't do shorts. I'm not. I have a full-time job at Daigle Autoharps, so I do autoharps, between teaching and building and repairing and then making videos for y'all. I do autoharps full-time, and I am one of the only people in the country who does that. And I am awed by that, and I am very pleased by that. And I'm very lucky to work at Daigle Autoharps because I don't have to drive YouTube and drive subscriptions and drive memberships in order to pay my rent. But it's getting close. So, but I don't obsess over my YouTube channel. I could, and one day I might have to, or I might get a chance to, and dress up everything. But I'm basically, YouTube is social media. When it comes right down to it, it's educational social media for lots of us, but for some of us it's not. But social media just, it's not my bag. I'd rather teach and play and string an auto harp than obsess over my next video and getting it out on time and everything like that. So doing this channel, because I'm working full-time, doing this channel has to happen in the cracks and when I have available time. And sometimes I have to take a day or two off in order to shoot a bunch of videos, and then that puts my paycheck down. So that's why it is helpful when you kick in. One thing I'm thinking about doing this year, because I need some new ideas for the channel, is I'm thinking about doing some live streams. And I have to look into that more. Doing live streams once a week. I might try that for an hour. And what I would do is I would sit here and I would practice. And play maybe half songs or the same song over and over, working on a passage or something like that. And then if and when there are comments in the videos or Q&A, then I would put the harp down and I would talk to y'all about your questions and give answers, or maybe it would give you a chance to get to know me, because there's a lot of stuff that I don't talk about me on this channel that you might be curious about. And here's one. I don't drive. I haven't owned a vehicle in almost 19 years, I think. And that's kind of weird, isn't it? Occasionally I rent a car. And I carpool to work. And I don't really get around very much, which is sort of a problem. But it helps to stay on budget track by not driving. And there's other things you don't know about me either. I am a huge Bible nerd. Or some of you may have known that. So the secret about how I make a lot of these videos is that I batch make them. Used to be when I first arrived at the shop that Pete's son worked there, and he was doing a lot of the repair work that I now do. And he started his own business and went off and did that. And now I am more tied up with doing that, less time to make the videos. Even if it's Daigle Autoharp videos, I have less time to do them. And it's busier in the shop now. And things get kind of crazy, and I don't have time to make videos. Or if I am making videos, people come in the door, and I need to wait on them, and that's great. I get to talk about auto harps and sell auto harps, and that's a pretty great thing. So it's all in the same wheelhouse, but the auto harps fall through the crack. The auto harp videos fall through the cracks, and so I have to catch up on those occasionally, and either I have to do them in the evenings. I come home, I'm tired, I'm a little bit sore in the evenings. I want to relax. I want to eat and spend time with my sweetie, and that is important too. And so then there's the weekends, and there's, there's domestic things that have to be done, and there's resting that has to be take place, and there's reading that has to take place. And so I don't often don't make videos on the weekends either. And so I have to batch make my videos, and then every couple of weeks I select one and I edit it and I roll it out to y'all. And it stays there for you, and it adds to that number. There are almost 300 videos now in the Stalking the Wild Autoharp series. And that is gradually growing, and pretty soon I'm going to top that. You'll notice I don't say subscribe to my channel. That's a YouTube thing. I don't typically do that. I'll say it now. Subscribe. Like and subscribe, please. And I would appreciate that. The editing of my videos takes usually longer than it does to shoot them. And that's very typical for everybody. So that they, I don't have all kinds of like rabbit trails that I go off on, because believe me, I do. And this one's getting way too long. And so I'm going to probably chop a bunch out of it. So thank you. It's been real, and I plan to keep going. So thank you for watching and being a dedicated follower of Stalking the Wild Autoharp. If you're new here, you probably won't stick around to see all of this, but I'm glad that some people have stuck with me through the years, and they've become dedicated followers of fashion, dedicated followers of me and my channel, and playing the auto harp, learning about playing the auto harp, wanting to play the auto harp. And so I'm looking forward to 10 more years of doing this if I can, and Lord permitting. So thanks for watching Stalking the Wild Autoharp. Again, I'll mention my Patreon, patreon.com/halweeks. I'll mention my lessons, halweeks.com. And I'll leave you there. Thanks for watching Stalking the Wild Autoharp. Bye-bye.